Kora Cash Advance stands out as a platform that caters to individuals who are in need of instant financial aid. This distinction is made in the arena of financial tools that are geared to offer answers that are both quick and accessible. The purpose of this video is to provide an explanation of what Kora Cash Advance is and to go into the inner workings of how it functions. What is Kora Cash Advance? The company known as Kora Cash Advance is a provider of financial services that specializes in providing clients who are dealing with unforeseen bills or financial difficulties with small dollar loans for a short period of time. A cash advance loan is a sort of service that falls under the larger category of cash advance loans. According to this form of loan, borrowers can receive a lump sum of money up front and then repay it, along with any fees and interest, on their next payday. Key features of Kora Cash Advance. Kora Cash Advance is designed to provide quick access to funds, typically on the same day that the application is approved. This speedy access to funds is one of the benefits of the service. Because of this, it is an alternative that is helpful for people who require instant financial support. Instantaneous. The nature of these cash advances is that they are short-term loans and the repayment is normally due on the client's next payday. Individuals are able to meet their immediate financial requirements without having to commit to long-term debt that they cannot afford. Procedure of applying online. Kora Cash Advance streamlines the procedure of borrowing money by providing an application that can be completed online. Borrowers are able to submit their applications from the convenience of their own homes or businesses, which eliminates the need for cumbersome documentation. Kora Cash Advance may have eligibility requirements that are more flexible than those of traditional lenders, which makes it possible for consumers with a wide range of credit histories to obtain a loan from the company. No collateral is needed. Kora, like many other cash advance services, normally works on an unsecured basis, which means that borrowers are not needed to present collateral in order to secure the loan. Having gained an understanding of what Kora Cash Advance is, let us now delve into the inner workings of this financial business in order to gain a deeper comprehension of the ways in which borrowers can profit from the services that it provides. How Kora Cash Advance works. 1. Online application. The first step in the process is for the borrower to submit an application online using the Kora Cash Advance platform. Personal information, employment information, and information regarding the borrower's income are normally required to be collected through the application process. 2. Loan approval. Immediately following the submission of the application, Kora Cash Advance will review the information that was supplied. A significant number of borrowers are able to obtain a decision within a short period of time because the approval process is intended to be an expedient one. 3. Loan amount and terms. Borrowers are informed at the time of approval of the terms of the cash advance, as well as the amount of the loan that has been approved. The total amount of the payback, any applicable costs, and the date of the due date, which is typically aligned with the borrower's next payday, are all included in this. 4. Acceptance. Borrowers have the choice to either accept or reject the terms that are being given to them. In the event that they are approved, they move on to the subsequent steps, fully aware of the financial commitment that they are making. 5. Funds disbursement. Following the borrower's acceptance of the terms, the monies that have been approved are distributed by Kora Cash Advance. It is common practice for the funds to be put straight into the bank account of the borrower, which enables the borrower to have prompt access to the required financial resources. 6. Repayment. The procedure for collecting repayments is uncomplicated. The borrower is responsible for repaying the loan amount, as well as any fees and interest that are linked with the loan, on the date that was agreed upon with the lender. As a means to making this process more manageable, Kora Cash Advance frequently arranges for the borrower's bank account to produce automatic withdrawals. 7. Renewal or extension options. Borrowers may, under certain circumstances, discover that it is difficult to repay the loan in full by the date that it is due. It is possible that Kora Cash Advance will provide borrowers with the opportunity to extend the repayment period by paying additional costs if they choose to renew or extend their loan. Having said so, it is of the utmost importance to give serious consideration to the financial implications of such extensions. 8. Credit impact. In spite of the fact that Kora Cash Advance might not always do a conventional credit check during the application procedure, the repayment history might be disclosed to credit bureaus. Repayments made in a timely manner can have a beneficial impact on the credit history of their borrower. Considerations for borrowers. 1. Responsible borrowing. Individuals who borrow money should engage in prudent borrowing practices, and they should only obtain a cash advance for costs that are both required and urgent. It is of the utmost importance to avoid becoming caught up in a cycle of debt by borrowing more money than an individual can reasonably repay. 2. Understanding terms and fees. Borrowers are required to have a complete understanding of the terms, costs, and payback schedule of a Kora Cash Advance before choosing to take the loan. In order to make educated decisions, it is essential that the loan arrangement be completely transparent. 3. Exploring alternatives. However, borrowers should investigate other options, such as arranging payment arrangements with creditors or seeking aid from local financial assistance agencies, in addition to the fact that Kora Cash Advance can be a convenient answer for emergency financial requirements. 4. Financial planning. Borrowers are strongly encouraged to engage in financial planning in order to prevent the necessity of obtaining cash advances on a regular basis. The establishment of a contingency fund and the responsible management of expenses are both factors that can help to long-term financial security. Advantages and disadvantages of Kora Cash Advance. Advantages. Providing rapid access to funds. Kora Cash Advance is able to provide rapid access to funds, which helps to solve pressing financial requirements. When compared to traditional lenders, the service may have eligibility requirements that are more flexible than those imposed by traditional lenders. Application online. The application procedure can be completed online, which is not only simple, but also removes the need for individual visits. Disadvantages. High costs and interest rates. When compared to traditional loans, cash advances, especially those provided by Kora, typically come with considerably higher costs and interest rates. These loans are intended to meet short-term requirements and may not be appropriate for long-term financial solutions because they are meant for short-term borrowing. Taking out cash advances can put debtors in a position where they are dependent on them on a regular basis, which can lead to a cycle of debt if they are not utilized appropriately. Individuals who are now experiencing immediate monetary difficulties might utilize the services of Kora Cash Advance as a financial bridge. As is the case with every other financial instrument, it comes with its own individual set of benefits and drawbacks. The borrower is responsible for taking into consideration their current financial status, comprehending the terms of the cash advance, and making responsible use of the service in order to gain the maximum advantage possible without slipping into a cycle of debt. It is possible for individuals to successfully navigate unforeseen expenses while simultaneously maintaining their financial stability over the long term if they do so.